So it seems like January is going to be a big month for Power Ranger comics. We've got issue 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus the Ninja Turtles, but one thing that is going to be very big that month is Go-Go Power Rangers is receiving 2 issues being released that month. That's right, count them, 2. Issue 27 and 28 of Go-Go Power Rangers will be released in January 2020. So mark that on your calendars, folks. 2020, you'll be getting 2 issues of Go-Go Power Rangers that month. Now this is the first time that 2 issues of Go-Go Power Rangers have released in the same month, and that month, like I said, is going to be a crazy month. We're getting issue 2 of Ninja Turtles versus Power Rangers. I don't know if we're getting an issue of Mighty Morphin. I get the feeling they're going to skip out on an issue of Mighty Morphin in January, because there's going to be 4 different Power Ranger comics coming out that month. So it's going to be a bit crazy for a lot of fans and a lot of collectors. So maybe Mighty Morphin might be taking a break that month. I don't know for sure. Nothing has come out saying if Mighty Morphin is getting an issue released in January 2020. But let's read the synopsis for issue 27 and 28 right now. Let's go. So issue 27. Trini and Zack meet the one person who make them Omega Rangers, but are warned about the consequences of joining Jason. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Light, Tommy faces off against Lord Zed, but without his powers. Will he be strong enough to stop him? So in issue 27, we are getting closer and closer to seeing how Trini and Zack become Omega Rangers. They're going to learn all the consequences of joining Jason, such as the timeline and stuff like that. Meanwhile, we've got the Tommy storyline going off where he's off to the Tower of Light to get his White Ranger powers, and he'll be facing off against Lord Zed. I know a lot of people are probably going to be upset about Tommy facing Lord Zed without his powers, because the only time that Tommy faced Lord Zed in the show was that one time when he went to that dimension, or Lord Zed's dimension, to rescue Kimberly or Kat, if I remember correctly, and he wanted to save him. So it seems like Tommy will be facing Lord Zed in issue 27, but I get the feeling that it's not going to be Lord Zed 100%. It will probably be some sort of an illusion or some sort of test to see if Tommy is worthy of having the powers of light, or the White Ranger powers, to see if he's worthy of carrying him. So I get the feeling this won't be 100% Lord Zed. Unless it is, holy crap, that's going to be one interesting fight, seeing Tommy face Lord Zed without his powers. Now let's read issue 27. Now issue 27 is going to be a very, very special issue. Issue 27 of Go-Go Power Rangers will be a special one-shot off exploring the life of Rita Repulsa and the time she spent in prison in the space dumpster on the moon. So just like how in issue 24 we got the Bulk and Skull one-shot special issue where it focused on Bulk and Skull, we are getting a one-shot issue that is going to be focusing on Rita Repulsa, how she spent her time in the dumpster while in prison on the moon. So it's an interesting backstory that we're going to dive into for the character of Rita Repulsa. When I posted this in my community tab, a lot of people are excited because a lot of people want to see more backstory of Rita Repulsa, and I'm sure a lot of people do want to see more backstory of Rita Repulsa. I mean, we saw a little bit of it in Go-Go back in the World of the Coinless stuff, and earlier on in Go-Go Power Rangers where you see how she had her hench people. So this is going to be the time she spent in that dumpster, which is going to be interesting for that issue. We're going to see how she got imprisoned in it, or is it going to be an entire issue focusing her spending that time in the dumpster before the astronauts came along and freed her that day. So it's an interesting way of seeing how she's going to get free from the dumpster. But anyway, let's read the synopsis for issue 28. Before Rita Repulsa was the Power Rangers' enemy, she was imprisoned in a dumpster on the moon, serving time for a widespread reign of terror. Within the confines of her cell, Rita is forced to confront her sins by experiencing the lives of those she has affected. So this seems like a very, very interesting concept. We're going to see Rita confronting her sins with the lives of who she's affected. Who is that going to be? Are we going to see more of Lady Fina? Are we going to see more of Rita's family? Are we going to see all the lives that Rita has taken throughout the many, many years in the Power Ranger lore? Who knows, but I'm curious to see who's going to confront her in this one, because we've seen some characters that she's ruined their lives for, and you don't know if she feels remorse or anything like that, because it's Rita. She says, I've always been evil, it's the way I was raised, since Master Vile did raise her. So who knows if Rita is actually going to feel remorse or repent for the horrible things she's done in the comic universe of Power Rangers, which I highly doubt if she's not going to learn a thing in this issue, but I'm curious to see what images she's going to see while in prison, because is she going to go crazy and lose her mind, which is why she's so evil once she gets out? I have no idea, because she was in prison for like over 10,000 years. So what is she going to see for those 10,000 years? That's the that's the $1,000 question. $10,000 question, haha, I made a joke there. So that's what I'm thinking, what is she going to see while in that dumpster? And I guess we'll have to find out in January. So anyway guys, what is your favorite issue that we are getting in January? Is it going to be issue 27 or is it going to be issue 28? Or will it be both? Tell me in the comment section down below, which issue are you looking excited for that is releasing in January? Or maybe you're going to throw a curveball at me and say it's going to be the Ninja Turtles issue, which a lot of people are excited for. So anyway, I'll have a poll on the card up there or wherever YouTube puts them, and you guys can tell me what issue you're excited for releasing in January next year. So January 2020, big year for Go-Go Power Rangers. 2 issues are being released. So tell me what you think of these 2 issues being released, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.